Hello, and welcome back to the Richard Taliaferro podcast, where we take a look at career insights and give advice to career changers. Too many seasoned professionals feel invisible in a world obsessed with new and next. If you're a Gen Xer, you might know exactly what I mean. You're not old, you still got plenty of fire, but somehow you're not the shiny new thing anymore either. And sometimes it feels like the market is trying to quietly sideline you. So let me start with this. Your talent didn't come on the cheap. You've earned it through hard knocks, pivots, layoffs, family shifts, and years of showing up, even when the plan went sideways. You've worked jobs that paid the bills, even when they didn't feed your soul. You've gained something most companies don't know how to measure: perspective, resilience, long term thinking, and judgment. Now, here's the real question: what if your most meaningful work is still ahead of you? So, let's talk about Warren Buffett for a second. Most people think of him as a legendary investor, and he is. But what they forget is that Buffett didn't hit his stride until his late 40s and 50s. That's when the decades of foundation laying began to really bear fruit. And Toni Morrison, she published her first novel at 39, and she won the Nobel Prize in Literature in her 60s. Here's the takeaway: sometimes your best work requires you to live enough life to know what actually matters. So, where does that leave you now? If companies are chasing younger and cheaper, how do you remind them and yourself of the value you bring? Here's how. Number one, tell better stories about your experience, not just job titles and responsibilities, but let's go deeper. Think about a time your presence changed the outcome. What did your team gain because you were there? What challenges did you help navigate? Where did your judgment make a difference when things could have gone off the rails? That's the story worth telling. Number two, make your adaptability visible. We Gen Xers, we've seen it all: dot-com buzz, Great Recession, a pandemic, AI, tech shifts, layoffs, reinventions. And guess what? We're still here. The trick is not just surviving all of that change, but reframing it as leadership. Talk about the pivots you've made, how you led through uncertainty, how you reinvented yourself time and time again. And finally, number three, shift the conversation from age to advantage. If age comes up, don't debate it, redirect it. Talk about your strategic insight, your emotional intelligence, your decision making under pressure. Those aren't soft skills, those are core competencies. You've built trust, led people, delivered outcomes. And that's not fluff, that's value. So here's your invitation: take a step back and look at the whole story, not just your job titles, but the moments that shaped you, the pivots, the people, the risk you took, and the values you protected. That's your edge, and no one else can replicate that. If you're searching for work that works for you, I invite you to go to richardtaliaferro.com and schedule a complimentary call with me, and let's talk about it. Thanks for listening, and talk to you next week.